Do you like empanadas? Because I love them. And today I'll bring you my delicious empanadas. Let's go! Okay, for these empanadas, I will make a filling of shredded cheese and green onions. Let's start first with our green onions. I really love the green onions with cheese. It just gives you a flavor that makes me happy. So first, I tend to cut the parts in the top of the onions, and of course, where usually are the roots. And then we just cut in dices in our bowl. I just want to make these empanadas as soon as possible because we are starving at home. I will just use shredded cheese. You can use mozzarella, you can use feta, the cheese that you like. In this case, I will use this one, a whole package that is like 8 ounces of shredded cheese. If you want, you can cut mozzarella cheese if you have, and cut in dices, and that's okay. So this will be our filling of our empanadas. And now we are going to work with our dough. So for this we need 2 cups of white flour, a half teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of sugar. In my case, I use brown sugar. You can use white sugar, there is no problem with that. The brown sugar that I use is panela from my country, Ecuador. I like it a lot and it's organic too. And baking powder. I will use 1 teaspoon. Now let's mix all our ingredients. Now I'm going to use butter. This one is salted and I will use 4 teaspoons. The butter will give you a very nice flavor in your empanadas, so I really recommend it. Let's start to smooth everything to incorporate the butter with the flour. And now I have a cup of warm water. I use warm water because this makes the butter softer, and this will help to disperse all the butter in the flour. But, very important, don't send all the water at once. Just put the water in small quantities and start to mix. Okay, I've been working with my dough. I don't have to use all the cup of water. Sometimes it's according how it works. And now we are going to take out our dough. In this part, we are going to put here a little flour, and we'll still working our dough. Okay, now that we have this, we are going to cut in 8 pieces. And let's make little balls. And a little flour on a rolling pin. Let's take our bowl. We are going to work with this one here. Try to make it flat, but not so thin because later that will break, and we don't want that, of course. Try to move from one side to another one so you can have a better level of the thing that you want for your empanada. Now we are going to put in our hands, and we take a little of the cheese with the onions. And now what we are going to do is to put water in all the border of the empanada. This water will help to stick all the empanada around. So we move this over here. We can press a little bit, and with a fork, you press in all the border. So you can have your empanada like that. Now on our pan, under hot oil, in my case I'm using coconut oil. It's good for high heat. I will start to fry my empanadas. You can splash a little bit the oil in the empanada so it will puff. You can cook approximately like 1 to 2 minutes our empanadas until you can see kind of gold color. That means that they're ready. So it's time to taste my empanada. And right here, you can see my ají criollo salsa that I made in my other video. You can go to the link and see and watch our video for this. It's just perfect. We'll put a little bit in here. And let's taste. Oops! This is really extremely delicious. Disfrútalo y vívelo.
Share and follow for more videos.
And a little bit in a roller pin. And pin. And a little flour on a roller. And a little flour on a rolling pin.